Welcome. We just want to take the opportunity and present to you our latest components, which we presented here at the Munich show. So let me start with our first record that we finally brought out on vinyl. It has some unusual aspects. It's a double album. It's a one-step pressing only, limited to an edition of 333 pieces, pressed on something very unusual, that is pure virgin vinyl, totally uncolored, unfiltered. This is vinyl without any additives. We also presented here at Munich show for the first time our new top-of-the-line clamp, which is the dark double action reflex clamp, the Dark 88, consisting of a titanium hood. Inside are 38 layers of tank wood, Panzerholz, acting in a unique way with an internal liquid damping in the head, and you just either screw this on an AMG Brinkmann, or if you want to go all the way, on our turntable, which is acting with a spindle inside, but it's also available as a pure record weight with added weight, and as a reflex clamp that you can use on all turntables. You know the Astella, which we introduced 2.5 years ago. Now we here at Munich show presented the Astella for the first time with a Titan armor. Isolating it further, but this is not the point. The point is that we use the supreme ability of titanium in terms of energy transfer speed, which we already use in our arm vents, in here in the Titan tone arm, in the whole tone arm, and now here also in the arm boards and in the top layer. You also see here our Evocator phono stage, which we did not present last year. It is a pure phono stage, 4 inputs, all with selectable gain, all with selectable impedance, independent from each other, full balanced, all triode, and the output stage is a triode, single-ended, transformer-coupled output stage, also as well balanced as RCA. So for all inputs you have RCA, and balanced for output you have RCA and balanced. Also it has a switchable ground pass, so you have a switch on the backside of its all-tube power supply where you can select the ground between hard-coded, floating and 100 ohm coupled. The power supply is also tube rectification, tube stabilization and voltage stabilization by tube, with 2 independent transformers, so you can switch on the heater first, has its own transformer, and then later when maybe you come home, you want to have dinner first, you switch on the heater, the phono stage gets preheated, and half an hour later you switch on the plate supply if you want, and you can listen already to a preheated phono stage that has had no wear in the interim. What we also have here, which you know from last year already, is on top of the Titan of the Astella with the Titan armor top plate, is our Titan GC Grande Complication tone arm and our Palladian XO Boron. And now here is the latest addition to our product range, the airframe. A fully active rack with active air suspension and automatic leveling, housing here in this 3 components, but also available in a slightly higher height, with slightly taller, with 4 racks inside. So not just lifting the turntable and suspending it with a very low resonance frequency, but also all the components in the rack. So the full front end, also electronic wise, is air suspended. It features first normal leveling here, but the automatic leveling will always put the top turntable and the components in perfect level, independent of the load and independent where the load is actually located on the platter. The rack inside is scalable, different height pillars, available in silver and in black. The boards again are also suspended on small cushions of gel, and here you also can get it with a very nice acrylic hood, which of course not just protects it from dust, but also protects it from airborne vibration. And welcome here the Apassion, our new member of our turntable family, and definitely the nicest one, the most compact one, featuring 2 arm bases, which again are situated so that you can move a pre-aligned, with cartridge, fully aligned tone arm from one to the other without any need of realignment. In a trickling down effect featuring all what you already knew from the Astellar, with the identical platter in slightly less height. For the ladies, we also have it in a, let me put it this way, more modern color and more feasible color for some tastes. Thank you very much.